Tropical update as of 6:08 a.m. PST, September 27th, and projected tropical cyclone 9 at 22 north, 76 west, 3 knot winds. Um, let's look at the data. Here's the latest intermittent advisory at the 8 a.m. Eastern Time. It's gradually becoming better organized. A tropical storm is expected to form and produce significant rainfall over portions of eastern Cuba and the Bahamas. It's moving northwest at 315 degrees at 7 miles per hour, 1,005 millibore pressure. Yeah. Tropical storm warnings are affecting central Bahamas, including Cat Island, the Equibus, Long Island, Ram, K, and San Salvador. Portions of the northwestern Bahamas, including Ifara, New Province, the Upper Coast, Berry Island, Edgeworth Island, and Grand Bahama Island. Latest satellite suggests that it's under convection, so I think it's pretty damn close to becoming a tropical storm, if not always is one. Let's look at surface data. Um, there's really no observation so far. There's just westerly winds, but further south, maybe, but not what you would expect if you wanted to see a close LSC. So still a trough. Um, Track wise, it's going to be northwestward to northwestward for the next 72 hours. And the models have it's definitely, almost certainly, is going to be pulled out to sea by Humberto in the trough that pulls it out to sea. Around 72 to 96 hours. Then straight eastward in these models. I mean, it's quite something to see. GEFS also does this. Some of them are still bigger than land. This East Coast trough is quite incredible this season. I mean, it's just a solid feature of this season. It's not allowing anything respectable to hit the United States. But intensity models make it a hurricane by 48 hours through 96, through 120 hours. Outside chance of a Cat 2. I think Cat 2 is higher if it actually stays offshore and goes east. That's what the favorable conditions are this season. Um, here's the ECMWFAI Brazil Z. That still moved it inland. Here's the INF Sibbers. But I'd bet the sales stick could probably be doing something like this. I mean, her, eh, as I said, I mean, here's the 060. But then it moved it back inland. I mean, it's like Humberto's pool. Literally, unhands it and it allows it to make landfall. Um, HAFS doesn't do that. It just pulls it out to sea, more or less. Um, yeah. Here is the deep mine, pulls it out to sea. I think pulling out to sea is probably about a 75 to 80% chance of happening. And that's just the way it is. Humbertos are just extremely powerful. The trough pulling on it is extremely powerful. But anyway, here's Humberto this morning. 120, 125 dots. Absolute beast. Yeah, they're going with 125 knots, 22.5 north, 69.7 west. 948 millbar pressure. Here is the track of move. west northwestward for the next 12 to 24 hours, then northwestward, then northward, and could come close to Bermuda as a major hurricane. And, wow, models show definitely show this track thinking. GFS definitely shows this. Intensity, honestly, I don't think it gets a Cat 5. I think it tops out to 125, 130 knots later today. Then it starts weakening, most likely. But it could fluctuate for the next 36 hours before and there's less favorable environment, more shear. Then longer term, it becomes even less favorable as SSTs cool off, and you know, but probably a hurricane for the next 5 days. Here's the C Eastern F neighbors GFS GFS. Let's go to 126. Yeah, it pulls it out to sea. Now we're gonna look at Narda, which we're trying to form a bit of an eye, but it looks like it's become a little bit less organized, moving, but almost turning northward, maybe northwestward in the last few hours. Um, it has 80 knot winds, 17.5 north, 125.2 west. Expected to head more or less northward into cool water over the next couple of days, becoming remnant low, which is in line with the models. Yeah. Low hurricane by 24 hours, remnant by 60, maybe sooner. Okay, we got one more system we're watching. And the Eastern Pacific is an area of disturbed weather located a few hundred miles southwest of the southwest coast of Mexico. The system is reducing a small area of convection concentrated thunderstorms, but it doesn't appear to have a surface circulation. The monitors are effectively marginal conditions for going to develop this system. As it moves slowly west southwestward to then westward through most of next week. 10% in the next 48 hours, 7% in the next 7 days. If we can show you the system, it's right here. That's very interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't become a brief depression. Um, and it's possible it gets named, but it will not affect that at all. As for the rest of the Atlantic, we got upper level low up here. So what west of the Azores, we got a wave coming off the Cape Verde. I don't expect anything to form in the next 7 days, but some models do hit. I've been hitting at another system in the MDR, and yeah, well, that's what we have today.